Hey, shalom, shalom, everybody. Shalom. Hey. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. This is YOURE Amana. Back at it again, another week of preaching. I'm going to preach in the spirit today. I really didn't have anything planned. I normally would try to have something planned, but the Holy Spirit gonna do what the Holy Spirit gonna do. It don't matter. And I try to explain. One of the brothers down in North Carolina, I forget his name, but they preached together, GMS Charlotte, and I was watching the video Saturday. I was watching the video concerning the end of time, the end of Esau's time, and his rulership. I just wanted to make a point that, the reason why I came out here is because I'm fully persuaded in my mind and in my heart to come out here and preach the word of truth to my people. Down here in Wichita, Kansas, ain't nobody down here preaching the truth, brother. Ain't nobody. Nope. Ain't GMS, IUIC, none of them motherfuckers, man. IUIC was told they come out on Saturdays and they only come out like once or twice a month. Okay? Okay, GOCC, they preach at home on front of a goddamn camera. Okay, don't nobody know where they at. GMS is the only one, or subsidiary of GMS, or individuals that believe on GMS doctrine, such as myself, is the only one that come out here preaching, where the people can see it boldly face to face. Okay, fully persuaded. I don't have 25 people standing around me. Oh yeah, that's right. Get this, that's right. I don't have all of this shit. It's me and the Holy Spirit out here contending against Satan and his children, the children of wickedness, Esau, Edom, these goddamn Caucasians, by ourselves. Okay? Real talk. So I'm out here by myself then, if you want to look at it on a carnal level. I don't have 30 niggas that got my back. The police come to take my ass to jail. They coming to take my ass to jail. Nobody else. The reason why they don't mess with us is because in law, by law of the state of Kansas, you can't have 2 or 3 more people preaching together or standing together in a configuration. Okay, you can't have that. It's against the law. So I took this as an opportunity to go out there and preach the truth of the gospel by myself. Somebody got to let these kids know what's going on. They gang banging and shit and shooting each other for nothing. Killing each other in the street. I'm trying to give these kids some hope by any means necessary. Yeah, they walk by and they see the pictures and they keep on walking, but at least when they walk by, they heard the gospel. There ain't no excuses. Ain't gonna be no excuses where I'm from. Did you also know, brother, that in Wichita, Kansas was the last state in the Union in 1865 to give up slavery? They didn't stop enslaving people legally until 1868. Between 1868 and 1865, after the end of the Civil War. Okay, was the last motherfucking holdout. Kansas was the last motherfucking holdout. Don't believe it, Google it. Okay, so yeah, ain't gonna be no, I got 20 guys. I got 12 guys, 5 guys. It's me, period. Understand? So, I ain't mad at you. Got to do what you got to do. Well, some of us aren't meant to be preachers. Okay, whatever. I'm going to go out and do my job, fully persuaded in the Holy Spirit, to preach the gospel to whoever is willing to hear. That's my job. If they don't want to hear it, fuck them. But I did my part in spreading the word of the Most High God to the 4 corners of the earth. Down here ain't nobody spreading shit. So that's the reason why I came out. You can't get mad at me for that. Okay, I'm out here by myself. That's got to show some courage in the face of adversity in the eyes of the Lord. By yourself? Come on, man. Elder Monatizak, GMS Amawan Abad was the 2 cats that I looked up to, because when I used to watch GMS Bible teacher, GMS Monatizak Ba, he was out there by himself, man. He didn't have no brother Yawan. He didn't find Brother Yawam till he moved from where he was at and went to Pittsburgh and then started GMS Pittsburgh out there. I followed him all the way through. You know, I was on the internet trying to figure out my ass from a hole in the ground, looking for entertainment. Okay, I ran across Watchman Reports. I ran across Big Judah. I ran across Seed of Israel, because my soul was looking for the truth. Why is this shit happening? Right? So, but the Most High gave me the spirit of discernment, so I know the difference, man. You can't get mad at me for that. Hell, I call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah for giving me a break. Shit. You know, I'm fully persuaded. Fuck it. If these bastards come put me in jail, I'm in jail. Boo-hoo. Ain't nobody gonna shed a tear for a nigga down here. Trust me. Okay? Believe that. So whatever you get done, man. Now, I'm sorry about if I went off on you or you feel like I singled you out or whatever have you. That ain't my point. I'm not picking on nobody. I'm just telling you, Kansas was the last holdout on slavery, goddammit. Okay? And Negroes can't put together 2 or 3 individuals, okay, preaching together. Here come the police fucking with you all the time. Okay? And ain't nobody got the goddamn testicular fortitude to come out there to preach the gospel of 100% truth. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it, man. Other than that, I would have joined up with them. Ain't no GMS camp down here. I'm not with GMS, but I believe in the doctrine. It's the truth. Okay? Because the Bible is supposed to be read in spirit and in truth, right? It's supposed to be understood in spirit and in truth, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it until such time as they come and put my ass in jail, kill me, or whatever have you. Elder Menachizak said I'll probably be one of these over-righteous niggas that's out there preaching and get arrested. More than likely, okay? More than likely, boo-hoo for me. Nobody give a shit about me, okay? But I went out here to preach the gospel. I had to do something for my people, man. Because, I mean, these kids out here killing each other, shooting each other in the goddamn back for nothing. Over some goddamn dope, over an argument with his girlfriend. Come on, man. Yeah, that shit's got to be put a stop to. Okay, so I got to try to do something to get through to these kids. I got to do something to get through to these goddamn evangelical Christians. You got a lot of these white folks that drive by here, as you see in the background, peeping out the pictures, tripping about Sister Ray Borgia. Sister Ray Borgia was the gay boyfriend of Leonardo da Vinci. That's where that goddamn picture come from. You know, with the devil horns over here in the corner. You see what I'm saying? Come on now. Who you think made the picture? Sister Ray Borgia's boyfriend. Okay? So I try to teach people, just the basics. That's all I can do. And I ain't trying to, like I say, I ain't trying to single you out, brother. I just wanted to let you know why I came out here. It ain't about me whether I'm a prophet or a preacher or whatever have you. I'm fully persuaded to teach what I was told. That's what I'm going to do. So like, yeah, see, it's getting kind of windy out here. It's one of my pictures I tried to blow away. So I had to try to stop it, See, look. I got pictures all the way around here, man. All the way around the entire motherfucking street corner. Okay? Wickedness of the white man. John 8:44. Ye are your father the devil. From the beginning there is only one group of people that have been killing and taking what does not belong to them. Okay? Okay. The fomenters of war, Albert Pike, August 15, 1871. See it down there? Albert Pike right there with the great Freemason, and the letter that was made, sent to Giuseppe Mazzini. See what I'm saying? The mark of the beast, M-A-R-K, M-O-T-B. The name of the Lord, see? Okay. I got all these pictures all the way the fuck around here, man. All the way around. I could go in there and show you all the different pictures I got, and I got them on both sides. Each one of these boards cost me anywhere between $150 and $225 a piece. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna spend my money where I want to spend my money. If I want to spend it on the Lord, I'm gonna spend it. Every dime, fuck it. He sent his son. This is nothing compared to the blood that was shed for me. So, you know what I mean? So, that's that. Yeah, I cuss a lot. Boo-hoo. Here, look, let me shed a tear and wipe your tears for you. You know? I'm angry and pissed off at the fact that these goddamn Edomite devils had the nerve enough to go throughout the entire earth and spread the doctrine of rape, murder, and pillage. That's the reason why the BRIC nations, hey, did you know that the BRIC nations have 10 countries in there now? 10 major countries, and they all have nuclear weapons that are capable? Okay, so now we are at the 10 horns, right? The beast with 7 heads and 10 horns is NATO. EU, well, it's also BRICS nations, okay? Because, and like it says in Revelation chapter 17, they shall hate the whore, right? Who is the whore? Babylon the Great, America. Shit, you think the BRICS nations don't hate the whore? And then when they find out for sure that America cut off that gas pipeline, everybody gonna turn against this motherfucker, man. Okay, because everybody's got their own military and nuclear weapons capable. Everybody. Yeah. Let's get it. I'm gonna go on and get my preaching on today. Okay, I'm just going on the spirit, brother. I ain't trying to be mad at you, nothing. I'm just telling you what I was up against when I came out here to preach in the first place. That's what I'm up against. I don't care. Google it and see if Kansas wasn't the last holdout on slavery. Shit, it was the last one, man. Okay, all right. Because most of the people, they're gonna fold under the pressure of the implementation of the MOTV, man. Around here, they're gonna fold up quick like a goddamn summertime folding chair. They're gonna fold up quick. All these so-called Christians and all this other bullshit, they go to church every Sunday. The vulnerable day of the sun set up by the Catholic Church. That's another thing, that's hypocrisy, right? That's hypocrisy. How in the fuck are they supposed to go to church, worship a white man that raped, murdered, and pillaged them? They put a strike on my channel because I put a video up concerning that information. Salakia, you had a guy from Duck Dynasty, right? That had banned off of their different mainstream media platforms for something he said that they didn't like. So he gets back on there and shave his beard talking more shit. So I get on there, I seen it, so I recorded it and put it up on my channel. They put a strike on my channel. That's the reason why I'm using my backup channel this week. I'm using my backup channel this week. Okay? Mataz Alakam 144K. I ain't got no choice. You see what I'm saying? Now, my main channel, they just, whatever. They doing whatever they want to do. But like I said, most people, they're going to fold under the pressure of prophecy, of the RFID chip, the microprocessor they want to put up under your skin, right? Let me write down, let me read some notes, right? RFID/NFC, near field communications, radio frequency identification technology, right? Radio frequency identification technology uses radio waves to identify people or objects. There is a device that reads information in a wireless device or tag, right? So they want to tag the people by subcutaneously implanting and your right hand between your forefinger and your thumb, or your index finger and your thumb, right? That's what they want to do. There is a device that reads information in a wireless device or a tag from a distance without making any physical contact or requiring a line of sight. Okay, so they got, it's going to be like the Minority Report. That's what these Edomites is after. They after the Minority Report bullshit. That movie is based on, all the technology is based off of that movie. The electric cars, the thought police, okay, the biometric identification, okay, all of that shit, everything is in there, man. Okay, they had put with biometric identification, motherfucker had to have eye surgery so he could be somebody else. You see what I'm saying? See, in Esau society, they're trying to make it just like that, where you can't hide. There's nowhere you can go. Where you gonna run? Where you gonna hide? Underground? They got cameras for that. Okay? RFID technology has been commercially available since the 1970s. It is now a part of our daily lives and can be found in car keys, employee identification badges, It is now a part of our daily lives and can be found in car keys, employee identification, medical history, billing, highway toll tags, and security access cards. You know, in businesses, stuff like that. And that's what they try to do. We try to tell people what's going on. You know, I seen y'all's video. Y'all there doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. We all preaching the same thing. Okay? But yeah, I won't lie. I got kind of pricked in the spirit because I was listening to the video. It's like, wow, man, maybe I'm doing something wrong. What can I possibly be doing wrong, man? I don't know. I prayed about it. Okay? So I came out here anyway. I've refused to let somebody dissuade me from preaching the gospel. I can't sit on this type of truth without telling somebody, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. I'm gonna come out here by myself because ain't nobody else got the balls to teach. They ain't gonna teach the truth. They 501c3 tax exempt. The Catholic diocese downtown runs religion here in Wichita, Kansas. I'm the only one that's standing up against it as an actual Protestant, a protester against the power of the church. Okay? Right? So, let's get Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. I'm going to just go down the list today. You know, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Okay? Now the temptation, because most people will fold under the pressure of prophecy, under the radio frequency identification micro subcutaneous processor that they implant underneath your skin in order to access central bank digital currency. Central bank digital currency is the only way that you will be able to participate in a cashless society. Okay? It's that simple. My job is to tell you the truth to your face, whether you will hear or forbear. If these Edomite devils come to put me in jail, big fucking deal. I'll get out and do it again, which is preach the gospel. to get some of our people out of the way. Now, if the elder Apostle Jahar Gabar, the person I learn from and take notes from every day, every week, Elder Manatazak, GMS Amawan Abad, GMS Yawam, Elder Yashawama down at Remnant Save 144, they tell me, right, to get off the street from preaching, I'm done. I'm gonna come out here and leave these pictures standing right where they need and leave it, because I don't need them no more. The people can take them home, look at it, read it. Maybe that will prompt them, right, to seek out of the book of the Lord and read. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, none of these shall fail, which are the biblical prophecies. The same, very self-same prophecies that most people will fold under. Okay, what got me worried is that my chick, I won't even lie, she flips the fuck out every time I preach, every time I mention the Lord's name, every time I mention biblical prophecy. She says she's sick of hearing it. You know? So I don't know what else to do but keep on preaching to the dude. You know? Because, like I said before, a couple years ago, you know, when I first came into the truth real heavy, she left me and went and go stay with one of her ex-boyfriends. Friend from school or some other shit. You know, I came out here and continued to preach anyway, every week. But I turned it to twice a week, right? I found me another job because I lost my job because they was tripping about, what you call that shit? Satan's piss that they want to put intravenously in your body, you know, over an imaginary sickness, okay, made up by Anthony Fauci's punk ass. You can't even find Anthony Fauci. Where the fuck is he at? Right? Where's the CEO of Moderna and Pfizer? Them punk motherfuckers. Everybody that ran up under the ground. Okay, because they know everything finna blow up and fall apart. People finna go in there and fall in. You know, these motherfuckers have succeeded in killing 1.6 to 4.8 billion people on the face of the earth behind that Satan's piss bullshit. Okay? That's crazy, man. They killed a lot of people. Okay, you got friends and family members that went to the spirit realm that were deleted straight away. Shit, my brother, his heart gave up, and now they got a pacemaker. My sister took it. She need a pacemaker. What the fuck? They didn't need none of that bullshit before, man. Come on now. So yeah, everybody got something or somebody invested in that bullshit. Friends and family, loved ones. I understand. You think I don't? Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, okay, and the word of the Most High's patience is to fear God and keep his commandments. Coming out here doing the best you can to keep the commandments. The Lord knows your heart. He knows that you cannot keep the law, statutes, and commandments perfectly. That's what grace was for. Grace was to cover you where you made mistakes in keeping the law. The law was never done away with. That's a lie that was pushed by the Christian church. Okay? They've been pushing that punk shit for 500 years. That's the reason why we prompt you to go and read the book yourself. What's the problem? You got a goddamn Google search engine now. You ain't got no excuse. What are you afraid of? You to find out the truth? Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? Now, this hour of temptation, like I said before, a lot of people are going to fold under the pressure of prophecy because they ain't going to have a way to feed their family, to feed themselves, to pay their bills, to keep their lights on, to keep their to get their medicine, their insulin, their heart medication, their mental medication. Okay? It's going to be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation being up on the face of the earth. They're talking about on April the 8th, all hell's going to break loose. Did you go get some water? Did you go get some medicine? How about bandages? You didn't think about that? Did you stock up? Ain't going to do no good. If the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein and the foundations of water, if he is not with you, you're screwed anyway. So what we're trying to do is get you to believe the words of prophecy. They're not going to teach you prophecy at church. Ain't going to happen. They ain't going to do it. In order for them to stay 501c3 tax exempt so they can continue to collect your money, okay, without paying taxes on it, their job is to tell you a goddamn lie and to take the words of truth and misconstrue it, twist it upside down, turn it inside out, and paint a different picture than what is actually written. When you start asking questions, their job is to say, oh, that book is sealed. That book is closed. We don't understand it yet. We have to wait until the Lord comes. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15 says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the words of truth. You can actually rightly divide the words of truth with Google search engine. Did you know that? You won't pick up the Bible for shit. You go up there and tell a goddamn white man, tell you to your face, God loves everybody, which is a lie. Isaiah 14:1 says, I will have mercy upon Jacob and will yet choose Israel. The Most High God will always choose his people over all nations upon the face of the earth. It says the same thing in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. So, you saying that God loves everybody? No, he doesn't. He will have mercy upon Jacob and will yet choose Israel. That's who he's going to choose. The Israelis are not God's people. They are imposters. They are frauds. They are liars. And in the name of their God, Molech, they shed blood of innocent people. Men, women, children. It's called, I can't say that because the goddamn Google search engine with their algorithm. Okay? But it starts with the letter G. Right? Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast, that thou which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. The letter J was created 600 to 500 years ago. The name of the Son of the Most High God in heaven is not Jesus. That is not his name. If you call on any other name during the time of Jacob's trouble, you will lose your life. Amos chapter 5, verse 18 states so. Let's get it. Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Right? The Lord's Prayer. Right? To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. I'll say it again. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned on his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay? So when the day of the Lord comes, it is nothing to look forward to. He is coming to exterminate. Understand? Let's get it. Isaiah chapter 63, Isaiah chapter 63, verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come. Right? Skipping down to verse 6. And I will tread down the people in mine anger. What people? The nations. There is a confederation of nations that are against Israelites who are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans becoming a nation. It tells you that in Psalms chapter 83. They said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no longer be in remembrance. Okay? This is the wicked imaginations of Esau Edom, the white man, the Caucasian, the devil the Bible speaks of. He does not like blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans at all. He never has. Okay? In the name of Christianity, he raped, murdered, pillaged, and shed the blood of the children of Israel, of the so-called lost tribes. Right? For 120 years, he exterminated every day so-called Indians from the tribe of Gad, the North American Indians, stole their land, exterminated them, right? Under Thomas Jefferson telling everybody the Indian Removal Act to exterminate by law the children of Israel. On purpose. And you're saying that Jesus loves everybody? That is the fear of the Most High God that has been taught to you by the precept of men. It is not real. God does not love everyone. He loves Israelites. This book is not a cult. Okay? This book is about Israelites. It has one mention of Christianity, and they built an entire religion around 1. Let's get it. Acts, the book of Acts, chapter 14. Verse 22. The book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. What is faith? Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 states, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, had good report. Moses, Jonah, Noah, Amos, Habakkuk, Zechariah, Zephaniah, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Nehemiah, Ezra, Daniel, Hosea. Right? These were all righteous men that stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Salakia. See that? They knocked my sign down, man. Witches and witchcraft, man. Let me get my sign in. See that? That's what they did, man. I mean, this is the shit I'm up against, man. I'm up against spiritual powers and all kinds of shit out here, man. You know, you can call it the wind if you want to. Why all of a sudden, when there was no wind, the sign just fall down for nothing? Come on, man. You know, I know what I'm up against out here, man. Motherfucking people down the street worship Satan. Shit, down the street, probably around the corner now. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, come on now. They've been doing this shit around here for years. Every time I come out here, something happened to one of my sons, just blow down for nothing. Okay, you go check my videos, man. If it's a sign that they don't like, they don't want to see, they'll make something happen to where it'll just blow in. That's the reason why I made it to where, you know, you got to sign a picture on both sides. But anyway, Acts chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of heaven. Through much tribulation do we enter into the kingdom of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein, and the foundation of water. That is his name in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. Malachi chapter 3 verse 6 states, I am the Lord thy God, I change not. If he doesn't change, who changed his name to Jehovah? Who changed his name to Yahuwah? And all of these other mistransliterations of the righteous name. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He did that on purpose to hide the truth from the Israelites in captivity, where they were scattered. So this way they would never find out that they are the true people of the Lord, of the Holy Bible. They did that on purpose. Okay? They don't want Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to know that they are the children of Israel in the Holy Bible. They are the Israelites. They have been mistreated, raped, murdered, mutilated, burned, hung from trees, and shot down in the street for decades. Okay? You think the Most High will not get revengeance for his people? Come on now, get real. These Edomite devils are at the end of their wicked rulership. Pedophilia, same-sex marriage. Is that a righteous? Is that a righteous thing? Alphabet community bullshit. Really? The Most High God in heaven destroyed 5 cities full of that nonsense. If he did it once, he'll do it again. He is the Most High God and he does not change. You Edomite devils have told a lie for so long, you actually believe your own bullshit. So at the time of Jacob's trouble, which is the Great Tribulation, there's going to be FEMA camps, Federal Emergency Management Agency camps, and detention facilities, green zones, okay? Where there are going to be checkpoints, choke points. Nazi Germany, World War III all over, okay? At street corners and street lamps, before you get onto the highway, when you get off of the highway, going back and forth and traveling, they're going to have checkpoints to scan your hand with the radio frequency identification NFC microprocessor. Okay? It's a tracking device. Anyone tells you it's not a tracking device, it's lying to you. They can track who you are, where you are, how well you are, okay? They can even track to see your body temperature to see if you're sick and then blame it on some fictitious disease they came up with. Talking about disease X. What the hell? They ain't even got a name for it now. And you people believe these devils. The Most High God in heaven is going to exterminate you and burn you off the face of the earth with great fervent heat for your unbelief. Right. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon with a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? That's all they're talking about. Peace and safety. If they didn't know something was big was about to happen, why do you have billionaires building underground bunkers? What was it, last month? Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Google, Meta, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, this monkey actually went and built an underground bunker over $250 million underground in Hawaii. Then you understand now why Maui was set on fire, to burn out the children of Israel that lived there. Okay, that had been intermixed with the Japhethites, right? you know, the so-called Aborigines, Eskimos, okay, Samoans, right? These individuals, Hawaiians, that's the bloodline of Japheth. Okay? Like it tells you in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 16, there is no end to all the people. Let's get it. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. Right there, that tells you that the Most High God in heaven, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, said that there is no end to all the people. So Esau, Edom, going out saying that the Edomites are done away with is a lie. Because the Most High God said that there is no end to all the people. So Esau, Edom is still here. The Caucasians, they're vagabonds, thieves, fugitive from justice. They perfected hiding in plain sight. This is what the Caucasians have considered doing and have succeeded by telling you a lie, by forcing you to believe what they say by force of the sword. If you don't believe it, they'll put you in jail. If you don't believe it again, they'll kill you and drum up and create a lie just so this way they would be justified in your extermination. This is the MO or the modus operandi of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The devil the Bible speaks of. This is how he works. Look at that. This is the reason why I came out to preach. Look at all them babies right there. They ain't thought not one time coming over here, and all of them got a single parent home. Guaranteed. See what I'm saying? You understand that now? Okay, in about 3 years to 5 years, all of them be signed up in a goddamn gang, shooting the shit out of each other in the street. 2 of them will be a blood, 1 will be a crip, the other one will be a goddamn fool. And they're all killing each other, but they all grew up together. In the same neighborhood, going through the same fucking bullshit. That's the reason why. You know? Now, don't get me wrong, I know through the teachings of the Most High God, through his servants, the prophets, that he sent back here in the reincarnation to teach us the truth. I know that no one is innocent. Right? What, like it says, Job 4 and 8, right? Let's get it. See if I think it's there. Right? Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished, being innocent, or wherewith the righteous were cut off. Even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Right? So, these little kids, hey, these little kids in a previous life were probably wicked. Don't know. I was just trying to put myself out here as an intervention and to persuade them to come the fuck out of trying to be in the world. Because that's all they know, man. It's TV, Facebook, Instagram, right? TikTok. That's all they know, man. They don't know the truth. That's the reason why we come out here to preach the Bible to the little kids. Because they ain't got they don't know no better. Job chapter 5, verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High God correcteth, therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Right? So that's what I try to do. You know, try to teach them the difference, to discern right from wrong. A lot of these kids, they don't know right from wrong. And, you know, when you try to get them out of the street, they don't even know why. You know, who are you? You ain't my daddy. All that type of shit. Okay? They don't even know who their daddy is. Some gang-banging, drug-dealing nigga. Ain't got no business. Right? So, ain't nothing we can do, man. Try to do the best we can. Let's go to Malachi, chapter 3. Salaki. Malachi, chapter 3, verse 16 through 18. Right? Then they, being the Israelites, those that believe, spiritual Israelites, well, these spiritual Israelites are according to the flesh. So, in order to be an Israelite, you have to be one in the flesh. On your father's side, on your daddy's bloodline, 3 or 4 generations have to go back to being an Israelite. Other than that, you can't be saved as a spiritual Israelite. You can look like the nations, but if your bloodline doesn't go back 3 to 4 generations to an Israelite of the 12 tribes, you're screwed. So your faith and your works were done in vain. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's the reason why the Most High God says, seek, through his servant, the Apostle Paul, through a letter to Timothy. Right? Seek ye out, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that need not being ashamed, rightly dividing the words of truth. Roughly paraphrased. Malachi chapter 3, verse 16. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. So a lot of our people, they don't think about the true biblical Hebrew name of the Most High. They go with what they were taught. Jesus Christ. Right? Edomite devil. Look like one of the 3 musketeers. Paul the Apostle tells you in 1st and 2nd Corinthians that it is a shame for a man to have long hair. But you worship a false god that got long hair. Okay? You worship a false idol. The person that you call Jesus Christos, Jesus Christ, is a Negro from the tribe of Judah. He is not a Hamite from the land of Ham, of Africa. If you talk to an actual African, they will tell you that Negroes are not Africans. Okay? A lot of our people do not get that part. And a lot of these Edomite devils got it all twisted. That's the reason why we study, seek out of the book, and do our own research. And we try to prompt other individuals to do the same. Because as it is written, through much tribulation do we enter into the kingdom of God. The only way to get there is to study, to seek him out with all thine heart. And 2/3 of our people are going to be left here and melted because they did not do as instructed. Hell, I'm hoping I'm not left here and melted, honestly. But I thought that I would do my best to stand up for the Most High and his son. What is his name and what is his son's name if thou canst tell? Well, I'll tell you. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, let's switch this around right quick. Time to go to school. Okay. Yah-ha-wah-ha. Yahweh. Yah-ha-wah-shai. Yahweh Shai. The real name of the Father. Okay? Yahweh. Yah-ha-wah-ha. It goes from right to left. White man taught us in his language to go from left to right. You have to understand, Esau, Edom is adverse to all righteousness. He is a carbon copy of what is true. He is backwards. If there is a black, he is white. If there is a blue, he is red. Okay? Real talk, man. Yahweh, from left to right. The correct pronunciation and spelling in ancient Paleo-Hebrew, from right to left. Yahweh. He is, he will be, he exists. That's what Yahweh means. He exists. He is. Right? In order to come to the Lord, you must first believe that he is. In order to believe Yahweh, you must first believe Yahweh. Understand? Wah and real name of the Son. Yahweh Shai, from left to right. Okay? Yah from right to left. Yah-ha-wah-ha-shai. Yahweh Shai. Right? He saves, he delivers, he is salvation. Yahweh Shai. That is the true name of the Most High and his Son. That's the reason why I came out here. People do not understand this. They don't get it. Okay? Hold on. Okay, Salakia. Right there, that's fine. Okay. Did you know the letter J is no more than actually 500 years old? Okay, typo, sorry, boo-hoo, let me shed a tear. How can a man who lived over 2,000 years ago be named Jesus? The letter J was put in the English vernacular in 1524 by a man by the name of John Trissino. Okay, a biblical scholar, an Edomite, Caucasian, white biblical scholar, right? One of these Amalekite Khazars, they call themselves Jews and are not. A member of the biblical destruction group, more than likely. I don't know, I'll speak as a man on that part, but nevertheless, it doesn't change what these Edomites have done to the entire world and turned it upside down on the false belief of a man whose name does not exist. Okay? If his name was not Jesus 500 years ago, what was his name? His name was Iesus. Iesus, by definition, is based on a Greek god, a Greek definition. It is false god, false ideology. Okay? This Iesus means by definition, son of Zeus. Who the fuck is Zeus? We all know Zeus is a false god, right? Okay. How can a man who lived over 2,000 years ago be named Jesus? How? If the letter J is no more than 600 years old. Okay, say it again. How can a man who lived over 2,000 years ago, you take 2,000, subtract 600, you got 1,400 years that his name was not Jesus. What was his name? Okay? It is impossible for Jesus to be the name above all names. There it is. I put it out here for the entire motherfucking world to see it. When they drive by, they've recorded, put it on TikTok. I don't give a shit. That's the reason why I did this. I put this up here. You know how much this cost me? Okay. I got on both sides now. The picture itself is $80 a piece. That's just a picture. That's just one. That's $80. The other one's $80. That's the picture. Then the lamination's $45. The wood is $30. Then you got the screws. Okay, and they mark up the prices because of who I am. White man did the same goddamn thing. He gets a discount. I don't. Okay? Sorry about that, y'all. Let me get back to the true teaching, right? See all the signs out here I got? All the way around. All the way around. All the way around here. See that? Yeah. Believe that. Yep. Why not? I'll spend a few measly coins. You know what I mean? You know, in order to push the word, I ain't got a problem with it. Fuck it. Right? Malachi chapter 3, verse 16. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him, that for them that fear the Lord and that thought upon his name. Right? So you must know the true biblical Hebrew name of the Most High and his Son in order to be saved. If you do not know the true Hebrew name of the Most High and his Son, you will be left here and melted. Like it tells you in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. Pay attention. This is the arm of Egypt. This is the mark of the beast. Right? Size of a grain of rice that they want to put in your hand. The only way to participate in a castle society, okay, is to have this in your hand. Don't do it. Hold out as long as you can. Okay? That's all I can do, man, is warn the people. Okay? I'm gonna tell them the truth to the goddamn doom. If they kill me, so what? I did my job. I'm waiting on the crown. Straight out. That's the least I could do for my Father in heaven. They did so much for me, I wouldn't give a damn what's going on. That's the least I could do. Okay? Is it not our reasonable service? Okay? Malachi chapter 3, verse 17. And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. In that day when I make up my jewels. Those jewels are Israelites, the elect of the house of Israel, predestinated to receive salvation from the hand of the Lord. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, in the name of his Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. These are the ancient Hebrew names of the Lord and his Son. His name is not Jehovah, and his Son's name is not Jesus. They are lies taught to you by the precept of men. Right? But 2/3 of my people are going to be left here and destroyed. This is what they say. Malachi chapter 3, verse 14. Ye have said, it is vain to serve the Lord. And what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance? And that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts? And now, we call the proud happy. Yep, they that work wickedness are set up. Right? So 2/3 of our people, this is the way our people feel, based on their bullshit emotional standpoint, based on the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 43, okay, through 48. Go and read it. I'll read it for you. This is the reason why my people feel this way. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Salakia. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Let's start verse 43. Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. Right? So all of these other nations of people come here, like Islam, those Islamic Mosaic individuals, you know, that the white man have so lovingly dubbed ragheads. Okay, that's what the white man came up with, that bullshit. Nobody else. They got a racial epithet for everybody on the face of the earth, man. Real talk. Okay, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. That's the reason why our people are downtrodden, oppressed, being shot down in the street, murdered, mutilated, hung from trees. All these things happen to the children of Israel. Like it tells you in Daniel chapter 9, verse 11. There is nothing, well, let's get it. And then I'll go back. Okay? Well, I tell you, the Holy Spirit, well, it's going to take you everywhere, man. They'll put precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Yep. This is what happened, right? All these other nations can get above us very high, and we get down beneath them very low. Why? To the Lord our God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, belong mercies and forgivenesses, though we have rebelled against him. That's why. That's why 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, because they continue to rebel against him. Right? Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to walk in his law, which he set before us by his servants, the prophets. Right? Because the servants, the prophets, are rising up early. Right? It's early in the morning. You know, all these Edomites and these so-called Christians, in the name of Christianity, right, which is bloodshed, was shed here in this land based on Christianity. In the name of Jesus' cross, let's kill up 100,000 Indians. They're savages anyway, right? That's what these goddamn Edomites have done to the children of Israel, the so-called lost tribes, right? For centuries. And they continue to steal their land. They gave all the Indians in America a small corner in Florida and the state of Oklahoma. All the land from sea to shining sea used to belong to the land, the North American Indians and the Seminole Indians and the Cubans, right? Gad, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, and the half tribe of Manasseh. This was their land. All of this. Right? Daniel chapter 9, verse 11. Yep, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him. That's the reason why we're at the bottom. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him, right? Because we have to come to these devils in one of all things. For example, you got a young Negro man across the street over here at Nails Automotive Service, right? Okay, thinking about he gonna buy the building, start his own business up, right? In order to get that business loan, who the fuck's he gotta go to? In order to get the paid property tax on the building, who the fuck's he gotta pay to? Okay, or how is he gonna pay for it? See? You know? And he's over there trying to figure out a way to go into business for himself. And it's the last days on earth of Esau's rulership. And he's still trying to get a piece of the goddamn pie from Esau Edom. Okay, who don't give a goddamn about him. Okay? Real shit, man. This is the ignorance of our people, man. That's the reason why we're out here. They don't know what time they're in. This is the last days of Esau Edom's kingdom. Their rulership is almost over with, man. And we're trying to tell our people and they won't fucking listen. God damn, this motherfucker over here, he's trying to get a loan to go into business and make some money. Paper money that have no value anywhere on the planet other than America. Okay? And in less than 6 months, they're gonna do away with the United States petrodollar altogether and introduce the central bank digital currency. The only way you'll be able to participate in a cashless society is to take the radio frequency identification microprocessor in your head. Or to take the Neuralink brain chip in your head. Okay? That's the only way to do it. Other than that, and you can't get a dime. And this fool is over here trying to get some money. Okay? Come on, man. Our people are lost. Period. Doomed. Done. Finito. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. That's the reason why we have to come to these devils in one of all things, because they're running the shit, and we're not. We're supposed to run it, but because of our continued disobedience and rebelling against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God that he gave us by his servants, the prophets, we're at the bottom, right to this day. Our lands have been stolen from us, like it tells you in the book of Lamentations. Okay, chapter 1, they take water, 2/3 of the planet is made out of water, right? They put it in a carcinogenic container made of plastic and sell it back to us at cost. 2/3 of the water of the planet is made out of water. They poisoned it all. Oil slicks. They're putting nuclear radiation and fallout and refuse from making nuclear weapons and throw it into the ocean. Okay? Whales, sharks, fish dying at an unprecedented rate. They're committing suicide because of the environment of the oceans has been so tainted with all of the oil and all of the different poisons and plastics and trash, hooks, rope, nets. There's nothing to eat. All the fish have committed suicide or died straight away because of the environment has been so polluted. So the whales and the sharks, they commit suicide by beaching themselves. Okay? And then they wonder why the fish and the whales are doing it. Esau Edom, under his watch, has destroyed 2/3 of the world's inhabitants, including the Israelites, as well as the beasts of the field, the fishes of the sea, and the fowls of the birds of the air. Then they come up with genetically modified organic food and bullshit that they want to sell you at cost, made in a petri dish, mixed in with cockroaches, leeches, crickets, smashing it together. and selling protein bars at cost in a store with universal basic income in order for you to eat with food flavoring and sugar. Okay? This is the wickedness of these goddamn Edomite people, man. These Caucasians, I'm telling you, man. Like the Lord said, let's get it. You know? Wow, okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mark. Salakia, Mark chapter 13. Okay, verse 19. Mark chapter 13, verse 19. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah created unto this time, neither shall be. And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. Okay, so for the genetically modified organic food that these devils got, and they want to push on the people at cost, okay, this is what they want to do. They want to charge people money and monetary compensation through universal basic income in order to participate in a cashless society to purchase all of these poisons in order to survive. That's where it says, if it weren't for the elect's sake, those days would be shortened. But there would no flesh be left to be saved. If it's up to Esau, Edom, remember, it's all about the depopulation agenda with these Edomite Caucasian devils. It's all about depopulation. They don't give a shit about you. Our job is to come out, whether you will hear or forbear, and preach the word of truth. Okay? They got these little gangbangers just drove down the street. You see them? In the tore up car. Ain't got nothing else better to do. Okay? So that's what we try to do, man. Is come out here, preach the word of truth to the people, whether they will hear or forbear, to see if they can be saved. Okay? To see if it's possible to persuade them in the scriptures concerning the Bible. Okay? Then they honk the horn and flip me off. You see that shit? Right behind me. Ride down the street and flip me off. Come on, man. Really? Okay. Our people will not listen, man. They ain't doing it. Right? 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 13. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, the fire of adversity. Right? And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. So during the time of Jacob's trouble, like it says in Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay? The elect of the house of Israel are the only ones that are going to be saved. God does not love everybody. That is a lie taught to you by the precept of men. The Catholic Church, evangelical Christianity. They refuse to tell you the truth to your face because you will no longer pay them to tell you some feel-good doctrine. You will study to show yourself approved, thereby taking it upon yourself to save your own self by your own actions. Because how are you going to be charged? How are you going to be saved? By your own works. by faith, wherein by ye have believed. Right? Those individuals shall be preserved from the said perils. What perils? Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1 tells you the same thing. Let's get it. Daniel. Why don't you go straight to it? So like you. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble. What trouble? Jacob's trouble. Okay? Okay? And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. So going to church on Sunday with a big hat is not going to save you. 2/3 of the people are going to be cut off and die during the time of Jacob's trouble, right around the corner. Esau Edom, the Caucasian white man, is telling you the truth. On April the 8th, on the solar eclipse, that's when all the power is going to get cut off. What are you going to do? How will you hide your sin before the Most High God and His angels? Do you care where you will spend eternity? There is no such thing as hell. The kingdom of heaven is going to be here on earth, like it tells you in the Lord's Prayer. It seems like you people are ignorant, or stupid, or you can't read. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. That time is Jacob's trouble, the great tribulation. Okay? Let's break it down even further. Let's go into the Apocrypha, into 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. Is this not the time of Jacob's trouble? One people shall stand up to fight against another. Is this not civil war? And would this not be blacks versus whites? So-called black people who are the Israelites versus white people, the so-called white people who are the Edomites, the Caucasians, the so-called white man? Will this not be civil war? Every day, 24 hours a day, there will be death. There will be so much bloodshed and so many bodies in the street, there will be nowhere to put them, but move them out of the street and throw them up on the street corner. Now the modern day sword is the gun. Gatling guns, AR-15s, semi-automatic rifles, automatic rifles, automatic pistols. Okay, that's the modern day sword. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They're gonna kick your door in 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning looking for something to eat. Once the power goes out, the water is cut off. Remember, Esau Edom is a clever devil. He hooked up your water system to the electric grid. When the grid goes down, the water's cut off. Then he shuts down all of the trucks going in and out of the cities delivering food. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. What does this mean? 911 will be offline. You will not be able to call the police for help, for assistance. That's what it means. The police are not coming. You will be on your own. You will be left to your own devices. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Is it making a reference to your leaders, your rulers, your mayors, your president, your governors, your senators, your town leaders? And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Their actions, if they kill your ass in the street, 911 ain't coming. The police will not be able to make a police report. They will enact at that time martial law. Martial, by definition, means warlike law. Under martial law, the FEMA camps are opened up, and the FEMA police, along with the United Nations Gurkha troops, who are already here posing as United States citizens, will turn on you and start to put you in these FEMA camps that are ready to receive prisoners. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That is martial law. You cannot leave the town. You cannot leave the city. You cannot leave the state. They will have checkpoints to check if you are a United States citizen. The only way you will be able to have that is that if you have a part of the Donald Trump national visa entry-exit visa tracking system. Okay? And the only way to be tracked is to take the radio frequency identification near-field communications microprocessor the size of a grain of rice in your hand. Or you could take the Neuralink brain chip in your head. That will be the only way to participate in a cashless society. If you cannot do these two things, you will be cut off from society. That's where it tells you in Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he, being Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the Caucasian, the devil the Bible speaks of, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. What is the image of the beast? The ability to participate in a cashless society. Right? That is the image of the beast power. If you want to partake in a cashless society and be a part of the beast system, to participate, you have to partake in taking the mark of the beast. the RFID microchip. Okay? United States petrodollar will become useless. The only way to participate in a cashless society where radio frequency identification is the norm is to take this chip. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. Right? How is the image of the beast going to speak? Through draconian law, martial law, by force of the sword. The modern day sword is the gun. Military authority, martial law. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. How is it going to kill you? By cutting you off from society. Cutting you off from the cashless society. You will not be able to buy or sell or participate in a cashless society to purchase anything for your family if you do not participate by accepting the MOTB. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a MARK or mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay? On that sign over in the corner, it gives you what the mark of the beast and what image they come in. The size of a grain of rice, and you have the Neuralink brain chip. They're ready to push this upon you. They're trying to get rid of the U.S. petrodollar. The only way to do that is to shut down the system. They're going to start doing that April the 8th. After that, expect hell on earth. No water, no food, no electricity. Martial law will be enacted to keep things in order. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So it doesn't matter if you're in jail or if you're free on the street. It don't matter if you're a rich man on the hill or if you're poor brother on the road eating out of a goddamn trash can. It don't matter if you're well known on TikTok and Facebook or if you're unknown on the street. Don't matter. In order to participate in a cashless society, that's the only way you'll be able to survive. Now, if you are not covered with the grace and mercy that has been afforded you by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein in the foundation of water, you will be destroyed. You will be deleted. You will be left here and melted. The only way out is on one of the chariots of the Most High. What is that? I'll tell you. Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. And the Lord, Yahushua, is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Where's the holy place at? In the skies above you. The only way out is on one of the chariots of the Lord. Other than that, if you are not written in the book of remembrance, if your name is not written in the book of life, you are finished. Our job is to tell you the truth, to your face, whether you will hear or forbear. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that no man, that means womb man. Remember, the womb man comes out of the ribcage of a man. Okay? No man. No womb man. Okay? Might buy or sell, saying that they have the M-A-R-K of the B-E-A-S-T. Can you spell it? So if you don't have the radio frequency identification, near-field technology, microchip the size of a grain of rice, you cannot participate in a cashless society. That means you can't buy or sell. At all. How will you feed your family? So you see, that's how most people will fall under the pressure of prophecy. We are at the end of Esau Edom's rulership. He is finished. We're just waiting for the implementation of the mark. Once the implementation is done, he's on a time schedule. Job chapter 5 verse 12 states, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, that their hands might not perform their enterprise. What is the enterprise of the Edomite white man? The Caucasian. New World Order. Novus Ordo Seclorum. New order of the world. Under this new order ideology, he is in control, using technology. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So he's going to give you several options in order to participate in a cashless society. Okay? All it does is it winds down to the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, the grain of rice implanted underneath your skin. It is the National Visa Entry-Exit Tracking System under Donald Trump. Mark my words, the only way you'll be able to participate in a cashless society in the future, if they don't elect this Edomite devil, there's going to be bloodshed in the street. Okay? Our job is to tell you the truth. It's time to repent. Leave Cesare Borgia, Jesus Christ, alone. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Get online. Follow the righteous men that teach out of the biblical scripture. Pray for the discernment to know right from wrong, to know the right teachers from the wrong ones, to be able to discern the prophets of the Lord from false prophets. It's called prayer. Prayer is a power. It is an energy that has been given by faith by the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, to the Israelites. And no one else. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, these Caucasians are scared. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man hath an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Who are the saints? Psalms 148 and 14. Let's get it. Psalm 148 and 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, and people near unto him, praise ye the Lord. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein, and the foundation of water. Okay? The children of Israel are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Esau Edom hates that. That he has no inheritance with the children of Israel. He got his wish, the fatness of the earth, the dew of heaven from above, and to live by the sword. That is the blessing of the Edomite white man, the devil the Bible speaks of. Then when we tell you this to your face, you want to buck up against the truth. You want to talk shit. You want to be evil. You want to be the bad guy. Point us out to be the bad guy. Why? Because we're telling you the truth. We don't care about your emotions. It's about the truth. Have you forgot about the wickedness of the white man? Hang you from a tree, rape your wife in front of you, cut off your rod, rape you up the ass in front of your children. This is what they did for 250 years while we were enslaved. Every day. We might be out in the field picking cotton. White man back at the shed banging your wife. You don't like it, he'll cut your rod off. He'll cut your tongue off. He'll cut your feet off. Where you gonna run? They put it in the movies. These devils are finished. It's almost over. Only thing we want you to do is to fear the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Is that so hard? Is that so grievous? You have grace and mercy that's been afforded you by the Most High and his Son, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, whom you call Jesus Christ, a Negro from the tribe of Judah. Yeah, see, look at that. They tripping. That's these immigrants, these Hamites, man, they tripping. See that? Right? Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. he hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. So you see, this is a light affliction, being under the curses of Deuteronomy for such a short period of time. The Most High will pay us back. He will put us back in our rightful place of rulership over the world. He promised he would. Yep, see them Hamites? Them is Hamites, that's them immigrants. Right? If they was true Israelite Negroes, they'd have never stopped. They shook because men are out here in the fringes with borders of blue telling the truth. Straight out of the Bible. Okay? This is what Esau fears. Men that actually want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, I'm trying to do the best I can. I can't keep them perfectly. That's the reason why I didn't even try in the first place. But I figured, let's try it one more time. Hell, I got further along this time trying to keep the commandments. Okay? I got further along than I did when I was young. When I was young, I was reading the Bible every day. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't keep the commandments perfectly. The truth wasn't revealed to me at that time. If I would have ran into the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, but they was way in New York. Wasn't no YouTube back then. See what I'm saying? Hey, you know you're Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right? Well, the Most High God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, trying to get you and save y'all, but y'all won't listen. See? We're trying to do everything we can to save the people. They don't want to be saved. They don't want to hear it, man. See? I ain't asked not one time about none of these pictures or nothing. I ain't thought twice about it. See what the fuck I mean? That's what I'm talking about, man. That right there. Trying to get the people to understand where I'm coming from. You know you're Israelite, don't you? What are you doing to try to keep his commandments? So is this way he would change everything around for your betterment? Right? That's what I was trying to explain to her. She wanted to just walk off talking shit. Mackie. You know? See what I'm saying with that Queen of Heaven bullshit? I mean, it's got all of our people effeminated. All of the men are effeminate. All the women are masculine. Fuck it. You can't tell a woman nothing no more. You try to tell them something for their own good, they don't want to hear. Damn shame. Anyway, 2nd Ezra, right? Chapter 16. Let's start at verse 65. 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 65. And when your sins are brought forth, you shall be ashamed before men, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. Right? So that day will be the day of the Lord. When he gets here, man, people are going to be looking up at the sky tripping, it's alien invasion. Run for the hills, you know. It's going to be the Son of God here to pick up the elect. Everybody else is going to be left here and melted. And then when you try to tell them the truth, they don't want to hear it, man. It's too much. It is above thy strength. Their strength, man. They can't deal with it. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, nor the things that are above thy strength, right? So they don't even try to seek out of the book of the Lord and read or to study. They go to church, they listen to some nigga in a certain talk. That shows that our people are mentally lost. They don't get it. All they want to hear is some goddamn bullshit feel-good doctrine. That's all they want to hear, man. They don't want to hear the truth. They ain't trying to hear it. Right? Okay, let's get to 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold the word of the Lord. Yeah, see, they should. See this about the main reason right? Why? Devil, the main devil. Right? You know the main devil, would you know the main reason about him investing in the human? Like, have you met him? No lie. No lie. Lucifer, the main devil, investing in the human. Okay. Have you seen it? Yes or no? White people? Yeah, that's the devil. That's the children of the devil. Why do you care about the devil, man? Because you know why I care about the devil? Why do you care about racists? So black men about racists? Yeah, I asked you some question. We talk about white people. Okay. Black people, white people, everybody is weekend, bro. That's what I expect from you. You say, okay, so what question are you asking? Because you know what question? Do you know why I asked this? Why are you asking? You don't know why. Why are you asking? I can't read your mind. The same reason why you do it. It's smart, man. Are you sure? So like y'all, you know, I was in a conversation over here with this Hamite, you know, with the dreadlocks and the goddamn stick with that voodoo punk shit. You know, I'm trying to explain to him, you know, he's tripping about Americans in church, the American so-called black people, because he knows, see these immigrants, they're everywhere, man. They just waiting for the telephone call so they can start killing the motherfuckers up, man, okay? These people are out to kill all of us. They don't give a shit. They're from a different country. Why the fuck should they care? You know? 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 35. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. And that's what's going on, man. Great pain is compass Esau Edom's kingdom, because he knows that this entire bullshit, this whole house of cards, is supposed to fall in on his ass. Everything that he set up for his benefit are now backfiring on him, and he knows it. There's nothing he can do. I try to do everything I can to try to show my people by signs and pictures, because a lot of our people can't read, or they don't have time to read, or nobody's explained it to them. A lot of these kids are in single parent homes. They don't know the difference. You see what I'm saying? Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment, right? So, you know how a woman getting pregnant, you know, she about to have a baby, right? Baby finna come out, water done broke, pain is killing her ass, okay? That's the same thing as what's happening right now, man. And Esau Edom, he knows it, and there's nothing he can do about it. Okay? They are positions of no value. Okay? And this pain is the birth cry, or the birth knell of the children of Israel coming back into their own, into their power, taking over the rulership from these Edomite devils, for example. Yep, you're right, Elder. I got all kinds of pictures. Yep. Of that, there is no doubt. Okay, hold on. Right? I know y'all remember that picture, right? Uh-oh. Look, see? Okay. Got a whole deal. Look. Edom in rulership. The elites know, do you? Amalekites, Khazars, fake Jews. Idumeans, Caucasians. Right? Edom in rulership. Right? You got a statue of the equestrian statue of Theodore Roosevelt in the American Museum of Natural History in New York. They took this statue down in 2020 because it was politically incorrect. Bullshit. Okay? This is what they were showing to the entire world. Okay? This is what they were showing to the entire world, that they were in control. Edom in rulership. Right? Sitting on a horse. You have Israel in captivity. Okay? You have the northern Israelites. Right? The tribe of Ephraim, which is the Puerto Ricans. The tribe of Issachar, the Mexicans. The tribe of Gad, the Native Americans. The tribe of Simeon, the Dominican Republicans. Okay? You have the tribe of Reuben, or Zebulon, Salvador and Panama. You have the tribe of Reuben, which are the Seminole Indians. You have the tribe of Manasseh, which are the Cubans. The tribe of Asher, which are the Brazil and Venezuelans. The tribe of Naphtali, the Chile and Argentinians, right? That's the northern tribe of Israel, the one that they say they're the lost tribes, right? Then you have the southern tribe of the Israelites, exiled from Israel in 70 AD, brought into captivity in 1814 or 1681. Tribe of Judah, the Negroes, the real Jews, because the only way you can call yourself a Jew is that you are from the tribe of Judah, and Judah consists of Negroes. Okay? The tribe of Benjamin, the Jamaicans. The tribe of Levi, which are the Haitians. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6? Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Right? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen, and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Meaning no man shall redeem us, nobody shall save us. Right? Okay. And that's the reality of what the fuck is going on. And I tried to tell the Hamite, but you know, you can't, they know everything already. You can't tell them shit. See what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to our reading, because I'm starting to run out of time. Right? 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. It's like it. Let me back this up a little bit. Second Ezra, chapter 16. What was I at? Oh, right here. 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Okay, so Jacob's trouble is coming for everybody. Ain't gonna be just one set of people. Okay, it's coming for everybody. The Lord is going to try every man's work of what sort of work it is. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 13. So during this time of Jacob's trouble, everybody's going to be tried. Righteous and unrighteous. the godly and the ungodly, the wicked and the just, because he rains the rain from heaven on the wicked and the just all together. So the just and the unjust receive blessings and curses from the Lord together. So it doesn't matter. Okay? But the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to try every man for what sort of work it is. What sort of work have we put in for Yahushua HaMashiach? Do we truly have faith in what his word has promised? Right? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their times and the strength of their salvation. The fear of the Lord is their treasure. Those that believe on the name of Yahweh and Yahushua, the creators of the heaven, earth, sea, all that is there in the foundation of water. So the Most High is only coming back to save his people. The praise of all his saints, right? Like it tells you, the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and thought upon his name. Right? So we're gonna be tried, okay, as wood in the fire, okay, see what type of sword we are, what sort of men we are. And I pray in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach that I do not fall or fail, that I can endure to the end. I want to endure to the end, just to see if he will keep his word. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I'm telling you, that's one of the main reasons I'm out here, to see if he will keep his words, man. No bullshit. That's why I'm out here. Other than that, fuck these hard-headed motherfuckers. They won't listen at all. They don't give a shit. The only people that actually care about anything are the Hamites. What the fuck? Goddamn Hamites sit up here and argue with me about Israelites and why they go to church and all this other shit. Why do they go down in the bottom of the church to eat pork, shrimp, and crab and lobster and some other bullshit you see? You know, the cat that you seen him earlier in the video. You know? So I try to explain to him, man, that's the reason why I'm out here, to wake up my people. You know, the people that are Israelites, those that are willing to hear, that are willing to listen. That's why I'm out here. Other than that, I wouldn't be out here and I wouldn't give a fuck. Okay? I'm just being real, man. But the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua saw it forth to open up my mind and my heart with courage and told me to come out here by myself. I will uphold you. I will keep you safe. Okay. I've been out here ever since. I got all kinds of pictures going on. So like you, hold on. See what I mean? When they show you a picture, now I showed the picture of Yahushua right next to one of the three musketeers, right? And it just fell down. I guess I was standing in the way, y'all didn't see it. It just fell down all by itself. Boom. Maybe it was the wind. I don't know. But always when you got somebody that believe in Jeebus Cross Punk Bitch Superstar, gay homosexual boyfriend to Leonardo da Vinci, Cesare Borgia, and they see that picture, they immediately assume that's God. But when they see the picture with horns, oh no, they flip out. I'm telling you, 1 week, I had the picture sitting over there by that post, right? The light post. And it exploded, boom, out of nothing. It was another picture I had that did the same shit a couple weeks later. I had to go buy some more lamination, some more screws, and screw the screws down in to try to make it tighter so with no wind get up under to blow the picture off of there. I'm serious, man. I'm up against evil spirits out here, no doubt. Wichita, Kansas, come on, man. Witch, get it? Shit, I know what I'm up against. Fuck them. I'm gonna stay out here anyway. What you gonna do? You gonna put me in jail? Oh, well, oh. Let's get it. Tobit, chapter 13, verse 1. Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, blessed be Yahweh that liveth forever and ever, and blessed be his kingdom. For he doth scourge and hath mercy, he leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again, neither is there any that can avoid his hand. Right? So the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai knows that nobody can avoid his hand, man. Ain't nobody gonna escape Jacob's trouble. Like it says in 2 Corinthians 3:13, he shall try every man for what sort of work it is. Okay, so everybody's gonna get tried in the fire of adversity. Okay? Tobit chapter 13, verse 3. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he has scattered us among them. There declare his greatness and extol him before all the living. For he is our Lord, and he is the God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the power, our Father forever. Right? And he will scourge us for our iniquities, and will have mercy again, and will gather us out of all nations, among whom he has scattered us. Why? Okay, Tobit chapter 13, verse 6. If ye turn to him with your whole heart, and with your whole mind, and deal uprightly before him, then will he turn unto you. Okay, because the wind be trying to blow my pictures down, you know, coming in straight from the north, going straight south. That's crazy. You start blowing pictures down. You know, that's the reason why over there by the street, I tried to spread them out a little bit. So this way to greater stability, but it didn't work on the Jeebus Cross picture. They don't like that one. Okay. Tobit chapter 13, verse 6. If you turn to him with your whole heart and with your whole mind and deal uprightly before him, then will he turn unto you and will not hide his face from you. Right? So, yeah, I'm glad he didn't hide his face from me. I mean, the only thing that happened to me is the people come out here asking questions. Hey, you seen the goddamn Hamite come over here trying to ask questions? I tried to answer him. I told him the reason why I was out here. I told him I know our people are in harlot houses, in churches, in troops, right on the church pew, worshiping Sister Ray Moore here. Right? So like you, hold up. Okay. So like you, hold up. Don't get it, man. The people they don't get it, okay? They've been lied to for so long that they believe, I forget who said, I think it's Orson Welles or somebody that said, if you tell a lie long enough, it will eventually become the truth, right? And also Orson Welles said, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. So by default, of me standing up preaching for the word of God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the word of truth, I make myself a prey. You know, I make myself a victim of the powers that be. All I'm doing is telling the truth. That's all I'm doing. They're the ones that can't handle it. They believe Sister Ray Borgia, white man Jesus, gonna float down from heaven in a goddamn dress with long flowing hair like a woman and save everybody. How the fuck is he gonna do that? When has a white man ever needed to be saved from any goddamn thing? All he gotta do, call the police, he'll have everybody killed. Ain't that a bitch? What the fuck's he need to be saved for? This is the white man's heaven. Goddamn Edomite devil. All these fucking Peckerwoods, man. What they need to be saved for? They got it all already. They got money. They got a place to stay. They got riches. They got an inheritance to send out to their kids. They raise their kids in 2-parent home. What the fuck is a goddamn Peckerwood need to be saved for? He got it all already. That's the reason why the Lord sent us out here to tell our people that they just have a little bit more time to deal with Esau bullshit, and then they're in control. But a lot of our people suffer from Stockholm Syndrome. They've fallen in love with the white man. Yes, I'm Mr. White Man. I do what you say, Mr. White Man. Fuck that punk shit. It's time for these motherfuckers to fall down, and our people can't stand it. They love this Peckerwood, blonde-haired, blue-eyed devil son of a bitch. So my job is to try to tell as many of our people the truth to their face, that the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is coming to save them from the goddamn white man. Okay? That's my job. Because the white man gonna kill every goddamn body he can. He knows that he has no inheritance with the children of Israel in the kingdom of heaven. So if he can't have it, you can't either. That's the reason why he's coming with martial law and pushing the mark of the beast. The only people he wants to have that shit are the Israelites that are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He don't give a shit if his own people get it because he don't give a shit about his own people. He never have. Okay? Tobit chapter 13, verse 6. If you turn to him with your whole heart and with your whole mind and deal uprightly before him, then will he turn unto you and will not hide his face from you. So that's what I'm trying to do, is persuade some of our people to turn back to the Lord. Keep the commandments, do the best you can. The grace and mercy of grace, of the blood that it was shed, will cover you and where you make your mistakes in keeping the law. Because we're all going to fall short. It tells you that in the book of Hebrews, Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians. Okay? We're all going to fall short. Ain't nobody perfect. The only one that was able to keep the law perfectly, okay, was Yahushua. Other than that, wasn't nobody going to do it. Not successfully. Okay. Therefore, see what he will do with you, and confess him with your whole mouth, and praise the Lord of might. Who is the Lord of might? His name is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. He is the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein, and the foundation of water. Okay? He is the Lord of might. His name is to be extolled throughout all the earth in the face of the Gentiles, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The only people he wants to hear from are Israelites. No other nation on earth can receive salvation of the Lord but Israelites. This is what the white man don't want preached. They're trying to press a goddamn law called the Bill 367 that's going to prohibit us coming out on street corners preaching the word to our people. Okay? They don't want us to tell the truth to our people who we are, revealing that Negroes, niggers, are the Israelites of the Holy Bible that the Edomites have been mistreating for 500 years. The Edomites know who they are. The Israelites are the only people on earth that do not know who they are. Like it says in Jeremiah 17:4, you shall be discontinued from thine heritage. Now the discontinuance of our heritage, okay, the discontinuance comes from us not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Us rebelling against the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh. Therein, where's our mistake? So the Most High divorced us as he was married unto us. He divorced us and sold us into slavery and put us in the hand of our enemies, where we were sold back and forth as a commodity. That's where the New York Stock Exchange was created. It was created on the backs of slaves. Okay? And when we try to tell the people, they don't want to hear it. Because it tells you that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua wants us to tell our people who they are. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 3. Verse 12. Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 12. Go and proclaim these words toward the north and say, return, thou backsliding Israel, saith the Lord. And I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you. For I am merciful, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. And I will not keep my anger forever. Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 13. Only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, thy power, and hast scattered thy ways under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice. Who is the voice or the mouthpiece of the representatives of the Most High God on earth? Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So ye have not obeyed my voice, saith Yahweh. Verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and will bring you unto Zion. Zion is the memorial of Israel, right? He will make you one of the elect. All he wants you to do is to turn around. Consider your way. Think about it. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Isaiah chapter 16, 34, verse 16. Why not? You got a Google search engine. If you don't understand it, type it in. What's the problem? Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. That's why we're out here, filled with the knowledge and understanding of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, by understanding the dark sentences and mysteries of the Bible. Our job is to explain it to you. And yet, walk on by, boop, 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 boop. That's what they do. Drive on by, boop, 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 boop. They don't give a shit, man. Fuck it. My voice is beating the air, and I'm hitting my head against the wall with these people trying to tell them the truth. They don't get it, man. You know, they don't get it, fucking man. You know, hey, that's all good. We're going to do what we were commanded to do by the Most High in heaven, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein, and the foundation of water. No problem. When we said I didn't stand up for his name, damn that shit, I'm gonna stand up, you know, but I won't lie. I worry a little bit that during the time of Jacob's trouble, when I'm tried in the fire of adversity, I might get weak. I'm scared of that. So I pray for strength during that time. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, that the Lord will save us. Because he's only coming back to save a few. He's not coming back to save everybody. He's not coming back to save all of Christianity. In the name of Christianity, they rape, murdered, and pillaged an entire continent filled with people. Men, women, and children, old and young. These goddamn Edomites didn't give a shit. They wanted the land. Fuck you. Oh, it's an Indian killing. They didn't even think him as a human being, man. The only way a person can be called a human being is if they're melanated, if they have skin color. If you don't have skin color, you're not considered human. The word human means hue, man. Hue is in reference to color. Okay? What the fuck? Common sense is not common amongst my people. The world is ran by Satan's children, the children of wickedness. And then when we stand up boldly before the face of such as these devils that have afflicted us, this is what they say. Ecclesiasticus chapter 41. Yep, right there, big as shit. Ecclesiasticus chapter 41, verse 5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. Okay? Verse 6. The inheritance of sinners' children are abominable. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. Right? So they look at their future as dark, like it tells you in Ecclesiastes chapter 12. I think it's verse 4 or verse 6, one of the two, where it says they look out the windows and the future is dark. It tells you in the Bible, okay, that the future of this country is dark. There's nothing to look forward to. Going to college, putting yourself further and further in debt to these Edomite devils. The only way to get out of this bullshit is to take and participate in a caste society. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck that. If a white man tells you to participate in a caste society, do not do it. The only way you'll be able to participate is to take the mark of the beast. Don't do it. The mark of the beast is the radio frequency identification microchip. Don't do it. Hold on. The Lord Yahushua HaMashiach is coming to move you out of the way. All you got to do is hang on. The power's gonna be cut off. Water's gonna be cut off. Food source is gonna be hard to get. There should be sedition among men and invading one another. They're gonna kick your door in looking for canned goods, dried foods, rice, anything to feed their families, to shut up the crying of their babies. Okay? Just hold on, man. You're gonna run out of bullets. What you gonna do then? Because the people got you outnumbered on any continent 30 to 50 to 1. Now they got an additional 500,000 people here in America. Okay? Man, I lost my page. Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach, chapter 41, verse 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. Right? That's what these Edomite devils is whining about, crying and whining. Why you're preaching hate? You're preaching hate. Bullshit. I'm telling the truth of the Holy Scriptures. Truth to the ungodly is hate. White man, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, these Caucasians, raped, murdered, mutilated, and exterminated the indigenous population of people that were already here. For fun, for sport. Okay? That's how they got so proficient at killing. See? So the children of the ungodly complain because they're being reproached. They're being talked about. Okay? Okay? That's what you look out for. Now you know what it is. Your pastor at the goddamn church, he won't tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth because I don't give a damn about your emotions. I'm trying to get you out of the way. That's the mark of the beast, right there. He won't tell you. I will. I ain't gonna say it, okay? See? So when I try to tell the people the truth to their face, they can't handle it. They can't deal with the truth, man. What? 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 Looking all back like that with their finger. What? What? What the fuck, man? Come on, man. Whether they will hear or forbear, I'm going to tell the truth. Pastor's not going to tell these people the truth, man. They ain't going to do it. You know? They'll lose their money. 501c3 tax exemptions. They have to pay taxes then. Right? Look when you give $1 billion to a nigga. Look what happened to Kanye West. You give $1 billion to a nigga. Look at T.D. Jakes. You give $1 billion to a nigga. Okay, all the rest of them that made that kind of money, they're dead. Killed off by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, because they didn't want to play along with the bullshit no more. Drinking blood, killing off the little babies, worshiping Molech. They didn't want to do the bullshit no more. They killed off Michael Jackson. They deleted Michael Jackson. They deleted Prince. Bob Marley. They deleted a lot of people, man. Right? So they say, we're preaching hate. All I'm doing is showing pictures of what these Edomite devils don't teach. I'm giving our people an opportunity to see and read it for themselves. All of these pictures out here cost a lot of money, but I don't give a damn about that. As long as my people understand who they are, why they're at the bottom. Once they understand that, they can do something about it. They can inquire about the name of the Most High. They can inquire about the name of the Most High and His Son. Okay? Because a lot of people, they still calling on Jeebus cross. Right? The Edomite devil. They still calling upon him. Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 66. What will ye do? Or how will you hide your sins before the Most High God and His angels? Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 67. Behold, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High to bring you forth and deliver you from all trouble. Verse 68, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. This great multitude is Esau, Edom, and the nations. They're all confederate. Okay, they're all confederate against Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, realizing that they are the Israelites of the Holy Bible. Saki. I'm trying to see what time it is. Okay. Yeah, it's almost time for me to go. So, but anyway, I'm gonna close it up. I'm gonna go over 2nd Ezra chapter 16 before I do. Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. So when they come to get you and put you in a FEMA camp or a detention facility, okay, they're going to feed you genetically modified organic food created in a petri dish, telling you this is the new food of the future, okay? Filling you water that's not actually water. It has been genetically modified by Esau, Edom, and the hydrogen molecule has been replaced with an estrogen molecule. Okay? These devils, man, they're very clever, but not clever enough. That's the reason why the Most High sent righteous men out here to break down the prophecies, to be occupied in prophecies, like it tells you in Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 1 through 6. Right? Anyway, verse 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. Okay? Many shall fold under the pressure of prophecy. Okay? 2/3 of our people are going to compromise. They are going to consent unto Esau, Edom, by taking the radio frequency identification micro subprocessor, the subcutaneous grain of rice molecule, to put underneath your skin as a tracking device, as a means to participate in a cashless society. Verse 70, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Who fears the Lord more than the Israelites? Who goes to church more than black people, than Hispanic, Latino people, than the Indians? Who are more spiritual on the face of the earth than the Israelites? The Israelites are not aware that they are the Israelites, yet they show the entire world and all of the nations that they're the Israelites because they're the most spiritual people. They believe in something that they cannot see, but they know it's there. Through prayer and supplication, by asking the Lord in humility, they get what they ask for. Okay? Verse 71, they shall be like madmen. Who are they? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. and the nations. The BRICS nations are involved as well, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So by any means necessary, they're going to do whatever they need to do in order to exterminate the righteous people from the face of the earth that are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he hates you. Romans chapter 9, verse 13. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. God said that, not me. Read it yourself. These Edomites, they know that the Most High in heaven hates their guts. Why? Because they despise their birthright. They sold immortality and the kingdom of heaven for the modern day equivalent to a goddamn pot roast. They sold it to his brother for one morsel of meat. If you take meat and vegetables, put it in the oven, what do you got? A pot roast. If you take boiling meat over a fire in water and put a bunch of vegetables in it, what do you got? A stew. So he sold his birthright, which is immortality and the kingdom of heaven on earth, and to spread wickedness throughout all galaxies, everywhere he went, for the modern day equivalent to either a pot roast or a can of vegetable goddamn camel soup. So this Edomite devil wants revenge. The only way he can get his birthright back is the extermination of his brother. Like it tells you in Genesis chapter 27, verse 41. For the days of my father, of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. These Edomite devils have been killing us ever since. Verse 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. They're going to come and put your ass out in the street because you refuse to participate in a cashless society. They're going to put you out because you can't pay for it no more. They're going to say it's for climate change. You just got through paying for your house for 35 years. Your house is finally paid for. You and your wife and your kids, your kids are grown. You can go on trips now. Because of white man's goddamn climate change, you got to start all over. They want to tokenize your house and make you start all over again. Okay? That's what these devils are all about, man. Like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15, verse 12. But they counted our life a pastime and our time here a market for gain. Right? How do you think the New York Stock Exchange got started? For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means. So by buying and selling the children of Israel as slaves, they make them a commodity. The only way to buy and sell that commodity was to trade in gold and silver. land. You want slaves to take care of your farm? You want slaves to do this and do that? Well, if you do business with us, we'll sell you 20 slaves for this amount of land. We'll sell you 50 slaves for this amount of gold. That's how the New York Stock Exchange got started. By counting our life here as a pastime and our time here a market for gain. Right? 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. 1 Corinthians 3 and 13. You should be tried for what sort of work it is, what sort of faith you have, what sort of character of type of man or woman you are. Everyone's going to be tried during the time of the trials of adversity, during the Great Tribulation. They're coming after all of us. Right? Second Ezra 16, verse 45. And therefore they that labor in vain. Right? Because Esau Edom's kingdom is going to fall down. The whole house of cards is going to fall in. You know, debt. This is a society is based on debt. We're all debt slaves. Everybody here is in debt to the Bank of International Settlements, the hub of all central banks. Everybody here is owned. Somebody owns you. They own a copy of your birth certificate. They own a copy of your goddamn social security card. You already have a number. You have paperwork. You have the receipts of ownership. Okay? Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt. For Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Let not your sins weigh ye down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. What is sin? 1 John chapter 3 verse 4 states that he that sinneth transgresseth also the law, for sin is transgression of the law. Well, if the law is done away with, why is it still making biblical references to the law in the New Testament after Yahweh had been ascended into the heaven? After. Huh? But the law is done away with. See? That's the hypocrisy of evangelical Christianity. It's bullshit. Verse 77, and that's it. Woe unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes that no man may travel through. It is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. So 2/3 of our people shall be cut off and die for their unfaithfulness and unbelief. What can I do? I did what I could. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, y'all. Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. I appreciate it. other righteous men underneath them, that I get a greater in-depth understanding of biblical scripture and how they apply to everything today. Shalom to all of the righteous women that follow in behind the righteous doctrine, and all of the righteous men that are out there that believe on the name of Yahweh and on the name of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. They're true, biblical, ancient Hebrew names of the Most High and His Son. Shalom. I hope y'all get some edification today.